Alright, you know, freshly loaded into the firing range. You already know.
Here I go.
Of course, you gotta go down and get you some guns. So, in this video, I'm gonna be giving you some drills or, you know, tips, trips type deals that you can do to improve your aim, recoil control, and stuff like that, you know. Because, you know, I know some people, some of y'all out there looking for some tips. You never know. You might, you know, so you might see some stuff you haven't seen in another video in here. I don't know. I'm gonna just tell you everything I do, and I usually use to like work on when I want to work on my aim a little bit. First things first, you want to make sure you're using all the guns. Like, you want to make sure you're good with every gun. So if one gets buffed, you know what I'm saying, you got to pull it out because it just got buffed. It's pretty good. Even though you don't like the gun, you still want to use it because it's really good. As well as you never know what you'll drop on and get. And you don't want to use all the good attachments. A lot of the time I used to see myself like picking up all the good attachments and that's it. You don't want to do that. You want to pick up all the attachments because you never know what you'll get in the game. As well as using no attachments. You do want to work on using no attachments with some of these drills. Like if you drop off spawn, you know what I'm saying? If you practice it, then you're going to outgun anybody. If you just practice it enough. This is really for recoil control though, so of course you'll always need in-game like experience, so you need to play. Like if you want to get better, you just got to play. It's as simple as it is. You got to play. So first thing I'm gonna get down to is gonna be hitting certain numbers on these targets. Why is that moving like that? Yo, that's bugging me out, bro. What is going on here, coach? All right, some invisible person is floating on it. All right, still. All right, so first thing will be hitting certain numbers on these targets. So let me reload real quick. Also, if you're on guns like the Prowler, you want to practice using burst and full auto, so you can, you know what I'm saying, because you don't always have a select fire with you. So I would work on hitting certain numbers. So like on the target here. Also, wait, before I get into it, you want to, all these, you want to try and keep your reticle right in this little diamond right here that my reticle's on right now. Because that's basically like, that's the, if you can keep it in there, you're hitting all your shots on the target. But you still want to try and hit into the target as much as you can. So first one, I would say hit all your shots here, stand still, come about back here, hit a full clip back here. And I would do these each probably like 5 or 10 times if you can. And if they're too hard, maybe you want to lower it for now. And then once you get better and better, you can do it more, then increase it as you go on. As well as you can end up staying still for some of these now, but then you can add on some strafe into it, like this. Go quick strafe, so you can just move, add a little bit of crouch spams into it. Do stuff like that just to increase it as if it was a real game. As well as you can move forward, because this is kind of a more realistic type of range here. Because this is probably more of a range you would get in a game, if you want to do that. But for the first one, you'd do a whole clip on this target here.
Good this way.
Or one of these targets, you know, these closer targets. You know what I'm saying? Just good practice for, you know what I'm saying, being able to hit your full clip. And then you would move back to, for the second one, I would say you can move to these top ones up here.
Let's explore this way.
And I would go for probably hitting like 3/4 of the clip. Oop. Yeah, I only hit 240. I would probably go for like, on a Prowler, I'd probably go for like 300, 400 damage. Almost hit all the bullets there, but I'll go for like 300, 400 maybe. And then you'd hit that 5 times. And then you can add a little bit of strafing in after as well. And then to the third one, I would say you do the far ones, as well as the moving ones. I'll put those in the same one. The far ones, I go for 100, maybe 200. Let's see what I get. Yeah, I'd say 100, 200 is a good target amount to go for. And you can add a little bit of strafe like that into it. There you go. And then, oh man, high res, please fix this. Like, why are these 20 stacks? These need to be full stacks. Like, that doesn't make sense to me at all. You know, it is what it is. Alright, some more ammo. So basically right there, if you work on that, it'll help your recoil control, just being able to keep your reticle in the middle as you're shooting at people. And then, actually I'm gonna add one more into it. It'll be moving targets. So what I like to do sometimes is just trace the target with my reticle. You feel me? And then you just boom, boop woo, there you go. Just trace it, and then you can add some shots into it. Ooh. And then you can trace these targets all the way up here. Trying to hit 100 and 200 on these targets. It gets pretty tough hitting these with something like a Prowler. You can do this with any gun. There you go. And then for the fourth trick, because I count those the last two together, we go for hip firing. I'm just using the Prowler in all these, but you can use any gun you want. Like certain guns you wouldn't want to practice hip firing with. Like you just don't need to. Like Prowler, pretty good hip firing accuracy, so I would work on this here. So you do the same thing here, but instead of aiming in, you just don't aim in. Hit as many shots as you can. You can add a little bit of strafe into it. There you go, and then you can move up closer in that, as well as you can go for the targets themselves, as well as I like to go run past and slide, and then just while sliding into it, as well as you boom, you can jump, slide, and then the last one I would say for the hip firing, you can run past, jump, turn around, slide, and shoot while sliding backwards. So like if you're trying to run away, and then you can shoot them at the same time because you're not gonna really lose much speed. So you can boom, slide back, keep running, maybe turn around, do some stuff like that. You know, just work on your hip firing. Now I'm gonna try and get these tips out quick. You know, I don't want to have a long video. I want y'all to be able to get everything down real quick. For the next one, I'm gonna use a gun like this. This will be like a flicking type deal. This is for the 5th one. This will be a flicking, working on flicks. It's kind of hard on PlayStation or Xbox, so, or controller in general, really. So what I would do is I'll go from like target to target. Oh, I messed up right there, but boom, 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 boom. Flicking in between these, so I go from like here to here to here to here to here to here, or here to here to here type stuff. And then the second part of this, I would say you can go from here to the moving target. And you can go from like the moving target to one of these standstill targets. You can move between the targets. This is really good if, as well as you can do like a little weapon swap. So boom, you hit the whole clip here. Swap, then you boom, boom. You work on stuff like that. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good little thing to work on flicking. And then for the next one, all right, we can do this one. So like kind of like a wall bounce, like mid-air type of deal. So what you do, this target here, you shoot a little bit, boom. Let me catch this wall bounce real quick. Maybe not sell, cause wall bounce. You can do that, as well as do something like this. So like if they're in a doorway, this is good practice for that. You can boom. Let's see if I can wall bounce real quick. Boom. Do like that. It's a lot easier on a wall itself. So you boom. Ooh, let me get in this real quick. Come on now, don't cheat me, game. Oh, this game cheating me. Hold up. There you go, wall bounce. I'm pretty bad at this, so you know, gotta work on it. It's just boom, wall bounce. There you go. You can always reset. Oh, no, I ain't gonna do that right now. I can't show y'all too many secrets. You feel me? I'm gonna do a little 360 wall bounce thing. I ain't gonna do that. I can't show you all that. All right, and then let's see. That's what, 6. All right, one more is really. This one's really hard. Like I don't think anybody out there can do a full clip of this. If you can, you know what I'm saying, you're kind of nuts. Let's say go like right here. You see where his head at? So what you're going to do is you're going to try and hit as many shots as you can on the head. For this one, I would go probably for like a couple kills maybe on this little dude. Or just go for a certain number if you can. It gets hard because it's just their head. It probably has like a lot of left and right recoil. So you can be better with it. I'm saying you can work with different guns doing this little head peek. Pretty good practice with straight headshots. It gets hard now. It's hard. Like that. All right, and for the last tip, I'll pick up a sniper. I think this is a good thing to do. See, go like longbow. Get some ammo real quick. Try to do this. Don't want to make this video too long. I'll do a 2-time scope. So I'll go somewhere like up here or something, like really far. I don't even think I made that all the way over there. Alright, let's see. Alright, so that's tough. Alright, bring me back up. That's tough! That's tough! Let me keep the toughs in, I can keep the toughs in check. So what you do is you go here, you try and hit headshots. This is pretty tough. Ooh, headshots. You can use any scope. And then you can work on hitting like triple headshots in a row. So you get headshot, and you get headshot, headshot. Yeah, but you go for headshots as well as just hitting targets in a row. So like if they're standing still, looting a crate or something, you see them far away, you just boom, hit with a headshot. So that's basically that. You can go for kills, you can go for certain, you know what I'm saying, shots in a row. Can't really hit damage. That's basically what you do there. And that's basically all the tips. One more thing that you can do is you can, if you want to practice, really a lot of these you can do in game, but this is like not having to do all the running around trying to find people. You can just get right to it. You can sit here and try to work on like quick peeking people. So you can, right there, you can, oh, I missed. But you can work on like hitting peacekeeper shots is what I like doing over here. Boom. Oh, these little targets get on my nerves. You feel me? Just boom. You can just boom. Stuff like this. You can go right here like this. You can yeah, but long story short, that's basically it. You know, these little tips and tricks you can do, little drills. You can do probably 15-20 minutes before you get on and actually play. That'll, you know, warm you up, get your recoil right. Because sometimes you get on, you know, I know y'all be rusty. It happens to me. Not rusty, not even rusty, just like not warmed up. It's a good way to get warmed up. And just, you know, just run around the firing range. Use the firing range to your advantage. And that's basically it. Yeah.